Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome to the first episode of Chronic Series. This is where the go down goes down. Welcome back, welcome back. You already know what it is. The show where we get into the nitty gritty of the hottest TV shows. Break it down, every twist, turn, and what the fuck moment in the show. Um, as you know from previous experiences, we definitely get down to the get down. But this specific show that we gonna start this one out with, cause like I say, everybody know I watch a lot of different shows, but lately I've been chiming into this show and it's really, really like got a hold of me. Um, I know I seen it once or twice at a homie house and I decided not to watch it. And it goes by the name of From. The scene that I seen at his house kind of like, ah. Then I watched it again. I was like, oh, this joke was funny. Then I found out it was supposed to be funny. So yeah, there's a lot of mixed emotions with the show. I'm very horrible when it comes to horror. Coming up as a kid, I watched a lot of scary movies. A lot of scary movies. And me and my cousin found humor in them. So some things to me that people would think is scary are not scary to me. Um, but this show From definitely creeped me out. Definitely kept me on my toes. Definitely kept my attention. I literally spent like 3, 4 days. Didn't go to work or anything, just catching up on it. It was crazy. That's how a lot of my shows get me. Once I get on the good one, I need to catch up. Oh, I'm not gonna sit here and watch 8, 9 episodes, but I mean 8, 9 seasons, but it's a quick little 2, 3 seasons. Yeah, I buck away for a day or two and get caught up on the speedy of what's going on. Some of the times I get a little angry because I get too caught up, and then I end up in a space to where I'm waiting for shows to come on TV now, like everybody else. So I always try to control. Well, not try to, but I would like to control the time, and then when I find out about my new shows, so that way I ain't gotta sit there and wait. I kind of like to find out closer to when the newest season is about to start. So at least if I'm waiting on some new shit, new shit. Not I came on and now I'm at episode 7 and I gotta wait to watch the last three. I hate that. Cause if three go by, then I'll be mad. At least let me get at one and then I got a whole 10 to 15 episodes to wait for all season. But like I said, as far as this show From, it's only one way to pay the canvas for this show. You know, cool little family riding down the road, y'all in the RV banging your music. Got your lady in the passenger seat rolling you up one for when you get to the rest stop, and the rest stop never come. It's a tree in the middle of the road. Hey man, must have fell from a storm. So you make a U-turn, go back, run into this creepy little town. Got some people out there standing around. Um, Run into a guy. Decides to come over to talk to y'all guys. Cool little black dude. And he tells y'all, oh no, don't worry about it. Just going up that road straight. Um, Going up that road, come back to the tree. Go another way, come back to the tree. Go that way, come back to the tree. Then you realize that you're stuck. There's no way out of this place. So that's how you get there. Um, let's dive on into episode 1. Episode 1 is called Long Day's Journey into Night. Season 1. Episode 1. Um, like I said, with this specific TV show, they didn't waste any time. The premise I just gave you was kind of the premise of episode 1. It was just a family coming into town into an RV. They was actually in the midst of something when the town came because once again we're not gonna skip a crucial part. They like going to the RV, but they was burying uh, a mother and a daughter who was killed because her husband was drinking at the bar and didn't go secure the house correctly, I'm guessing, and the daughter fell for one of the creature's tricks to let her in. So let's get into this. Another little very key point before we move forward. Now, what I picked up from the first 5 to 10 minutes of the show, I'm guessing this thing looked like a stone has something to do with keeping the creatures away from you at night, I'm guessing. And I'm guessing that they can't come into your house unless you let them in. Um, oh, go ahead, guess if you don't have that stone and you're inside of somewhere, they can get in. But if that stone is in the premises, I'm guessing, and the premises is secure, they can't get in not unless you let them in. So, little common sense thing y'all should pick up in the first 10 minutes if y'all miss it. But back to the to get down. So as the family with the RV coming to town, they're actually doing the funeral ceremony for the wife and daughter that was killed. The husband. So instead of them stopping them and saying, "Hey man, well let us talk to y'all," or at least try to tell them, or "Hey, let me ride with you guys," or something other than to keep these people riding around in circles until either they run out of gas, get stuck in the woods at nighttime, or even simply just, do exactly what they did. But he told them to continue up the hill. And once they continued up the hill, they would, he ain't never tell them they would find a way out. He just told them to continue up the hill. So by them continuing riding around in circles and circles and circles and circles, another car comes down the same road, which is not paying attention, and they tried to prevent from hitting them and went into the woods and flipped the RV over. So that was kind of weird because I knew whatever was going on in this town, it was controlled around it being dark. And I noticed that it was getting dark. It was kind of like looked like about 5-ish when the RV flipped. So I figured dark was coming right around the corner. And they thankfully they did have a paramedic or somebody to be able to assist the people. But the car that collided with him, it was also an injured motorist in that vehicle too. But he wasn't injured to the capacity of the people in the RV. Now, once they tried to get the people out of the RV, and the table leg was stuck in the sun lake, that was definitely like, okay, this could be crazy because in episode 1, that let me let me see from the work that they were actually going to be stuck outside at night. And I'm guessing up until this point of the show, I would never thought they ever been stuck outside after dark. So that was kind of unique. And then I noticed that Boyd was going to definitely be a leader and a sharp thinker for him to even think about putting a talisman up in the RV to protect them. So that was definitely, smart on his behalf. But all reality, we find out he wasn't even sure if it was going to work or not. It was just so tried. And then even being inside of that RV, listening to the people out there talking and, hey, can I help you guys? Y'all guys need some help? Like sounding like regular people that's good enough to make anybody fall for. Now, for me particularly, it wasn't a work for me because we know ain't no white people come and help the black people out of the woods. But for the purpose of the show, it definitely funny as hell to me how you just got these people out of pouring their rain so I can help. And then it's multiple voices, men, women, then they start whispering to each other. I'm like, they got some creepy shit going on. But then how the boy dad was just so eager to assist the people or get them to come let them. Oh, they're trying to help us, bro. If they weren't there trying to help y'all dumbasses in the beginning, why are they trying to help y'all now? Like, I understand he was in need and he was being a little eager, but watching how that joint turned out, seeing how it goes, that definitely was a pretty good show. Very, very pretty good show. Like, I mean, it came on having me wanting to watch the entire show. And then, of course, episode one went off. Definitely having you have to see episode two to get the premise of the other stuff. And, I was not upset at all that I decided to watch episode two immediately because I had to find out what happened to the people in the RV. Then I had to find out what happened to the people in you know, as far as the colony house, the people that was chased in by the monsters. Then I know the mother and daughter was separated for whatever reason. They do that for. So it was a lot of stuff I had to watch episode two, even though I was like, fuck that shit. But I had to watch it because the simple fact, they this good writing team or producing team was smart enough to know to leave you sitting on the edge of the pool before they went into episode two, so that way they can pull you right on that with it. So I definitely take my hat off to them. And like I said, that's our full breakdown. Well, my full breakdown and my full opinion episode two of the show from. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Share everywhere you could possibly share. Everywhere. Let's get us up. Get us to 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 and get us to 10,000. 10,000 and get us to 100. 100,000 and get us to 1,000,000. And that's what we're trying to get to with this platform because it's the shit. You know, it's the shit. But as always, catch y'all next episode. Of course, we're going to talk about season two full breakdown, along with season three full breakdown. As always, I definitely thank you guys for tuning in and supporting the channel. And as always, I'll see y'all guys next time.